us into the Madrid evening there as they celebrate La Liga title number 36. A big part of that story was Barcelona absolutely falling apart, up 2-1 away against Girona, and they end up losing 4-2. Our Gemma Soler was there. She spoke after the match with Eric Garcia and Xavi Hernandez.
With Xavi Hernandez, I guess, very upset. How can you explain that your team played a very good hour of football and then, once again, individual mistakes and something happened that the team melted down?
I think it happened all the season, so it's a really pity because, yes, today I'm really upset. I cannot understand what happened. These mistakes, we cannot do this kind of mistakes in this kind of level. So Girona is like a Champions League level club, and we create many chances to score 1-3, 1-4. They were really tired, and then we did many mistakes. So individually, collective. So yes, it cannot happen. We need to improve, keep going. Of course, it's football, but this is what happened all the season. So I'm really upset.
What a wonderful season for you, playing in all the games, fighting for La Liga. Who would have imagined that when you had to leave because of the fair play the very last day of the transfer market, and you have enjoyed an amazing season?
Yeah, for sure. I think no one would expect that, not even me when I signed here. I knew, of course, it was a big club. Last season they nearly got into Conference League, but yeah, of course, fighting at some point for La Liga, and now getting the qualification done, something amazing, something unbelievable, something historic that we need to enjoy.
There you have it, the reaction as Barcelona falls 4-2 away against Girona. Luis Garcia back with us, but Ale, I'll start with you. What happened in that second half?
Well, that's a good question, Seb. And Xavi doesn't know the answer.
Whatever happened, it happened quick.
Yes, and that I think it's my major concern if I were a Barcelona fan. The game was 2-1. You were in full control. You were creating half chances. You were a pass away or a decision away from making this game 3-1, or as Xavi was saying, 4-1. Okay. The mistake happened from Sergi Roberto. Okay. Those things can happen. This game that we played and that we love is riddled with mistakes. But the good teams, the teams that don't collapse, are the ones that are able to overcome mistakes and realize that the game's still there to be won. It was 2-2 at the time. 2-2. It was still an opportunity for you to go and win the match. Instead, what we saw from Barcelona is, I think, what we have seen over the course of the season, and is confirmation of what we already know: the frailties, the fragility, the lack of mental and physical toughness of this team. It was right there for us to see in full display, and I mean full display. 2-1 up became 4-2 down quick, and I mean quick. And was there a reaction from Barcelona? Was there leadership on the field? Was there a presence? Was there a moment in which, hey, let's knock the ball around, let's create our own opportunities, we were controlling this match, let's go forward, let's go win this game? Nothing. This team had no answers, a lot of blank stares, a lot of blank faces, a lot of mistakes, and yet again, another disappointing result. And I should say, embarrassing result. Because finishing below Girona, or losing twice to Girona over the course of the season in Catalonia, that is embarrassment. You're Barcelona. You're the big boy. And now Girona, lowly Girona, as good as they may have been, now, if indeed they finish above you, it's because they're better than you, and they have proved it on the field.
Embarrassing, strong words. Let's get the perspective here of a Barcelona man himself. Luis, is Ale being too harsh?
No, not at all. And I think that he's spot on. And we've seen Xavi's reaction. I mean, he doesn't know. He doesn't know how to improve that. He talks about working next season towards that. But when you have a fragile mentality, that's something that is very difficult to build on, because you could see in the moment that they made that mistake, and it's not the first one. I think the problem is that in the past 3 weeks, everything that Barcelona was dreaming of, maybe getting closer to Real Madrid, maybe going to the semifinals of the Champions League, grabbing something to believe on until the end of the season, it was thrown away by individual mistakes. One day Cancelo, the other one Araujo, today it was Sergi Roberto, and then again, everything that happened in the past 4 weeks of Barcelona, it was about individual mistakes. And when you are right there, you are doing good, the team is playing well, you can see the confidence getting back. It's another individual mistake, and you look around and say, oh Lord, this is once again the same, and let's start back. A quick reaction, then it's a penalty. 2-1 again, fantastic. Another one, 2-2, another mistake. And here we go again. So in the end, we've seen this so far from Barcelona, and that's something that is going to be very difficult to deal with because, as Ali said, there is no leadership into the dressing room. And the only leader who talked, it was to point to the other ones. You haven't done your job, that's a bad decision, and that's not something that is going to help into the future for Barcelona. So a lot of things has to be changed, starting from that leadership into the dressing room.